Cody's last race, wasn't sort of that eye-popping performance. Was it just what you wanted, what you needed to
Well,
get him
I
to
put it this way. I think it was enough. You know what I mean? I don't. It wasn't, one of those races. It wasn't one of those like wow. I mean, he worked it out. Slow pace. Got off a little bad. Got up in close position, and then wore down. And was getting away with the wire. I mean, he was drawing away the last 16th of a mile, but didn't zing by him because obviously they kept running in front of him because the pace wasn't that fast, but he was good enough to get it done.
When he won his first race, a big deal was made out of it because of the Make-A-Wish and stuff. But I mean, what did you think then, and just sort of fast forward to where he, is
Well,
now?
I thought he was a star before he ever ran, and was surprised that he got beat the first 2 or 3 times that he ran. Because he was always a talented horse. He just mentally, it just took him a while to get it, So, and it took us a while to get him, I suppose. I mean, you've got to learn what they want to do. Not, we try to get them to alter their characteristics to what we want, but sometimes you got to kind of go along with
Make
them.
them think it's their idea.
Yeah.
You've obviously been around decades. Have you ever seen a horse with that kind of connection with one person? I mean, there's obviously horses that know the
Yes,
people that take care of them.
I think there are. I think there are. Horses are so wonderful in the fact that, I think even most horses, they understand that somebody's a child or a kid, or there's somebody. We used to use the term, well, they're kind around drunks and children. You know what I mean? And I think there could be something to it. But he especially, it seems like there has been a certain amount of him being very inquisitive. You know what I mean about Cody, and there seems to be something there.
Yeah, I mean, for somebody who's never rubbed him, never fed him a peppermint, never really, but he knows. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
He searches him out.
Yeah. No, it is really, it's an amazing thing, and it's one of those things you probably can't explain, or I'm certainly not qualified to explain it, but you can see it, and I mean, you can see it when they sort of join up, so to speak. Very, and it's very heartwarming. I mean, the story is a very heartwarming story, just to see that. I mean, Cody's Wish is a great horse, but just to, see him, to give Cody Dorman something to look forward to, and to give him hope, and to give him, that willingness to keep going, I think is just so terrific.
And those few times when Cody's Wish would get beat, I mean, do you feel bad for the horse? Do you feel bad for the owners? Do you feel bad for Cody?
I think,
or do you not feel bad
probably,
because he still runs?
I think at this point in time, I think it's, that's reality, and the horses, if you keep running them, they're not going to win every time. I mean, if you run long enough and put them in enough different situations, there's always the possibility that they can get beat, even if they're the best horse. So I would love to see him win, but take nothing away from him, if he gets beat. I mean, this horse has run, he won, I think, some very big races already this year, and in his lifetime he's run, he's won a Breeders' Cup, and he's won the Met Mile, which, I was trying to win for the longest time and never had the ability to do it, but Cody's Wish came through for me.